Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number 113th of mathematics. And as I told you in last lecture that we won't be able to learn any new formula. We have to be in the context of older formulas, and we will solve this composite uh, shapes. So as you can see that there are two shapes in the first figure. One is the smaller rectangular volume and the second one is of volume also, but that is of larger volume. We have to find the volumes of both the surfaces and then we have to add both of them with each other, and as a result we will get the required answer. Let us understand first the question. A solid is made up of a cuboid with dimensions 7 cm by 3 cm by 2 cm and another bigger cuboid with dimensions 12 cm by 8 cm and 5 cm. Now nothing is left, the dimensions are given and we have to find the volume. So in this case we are finding the volume of the solid, which is the combination of both the cuboid. So first is the volume 7 into 3 into 2 plus 12 into 8 into 5. From this we will get 42 and from the second we will get 480. When we add both of them we will get 502 centimeter cube. Now that was the first part. In the second part they are saying that find the total surface area of the solid. So we are having the formulae. So total surface area of the solid will be equal to what? 2 into 5 into 12 plus 2 into 5 into 8 plus 2 into 2 into 12 into 8, that is for the first one, and similarly we will get 2 into 2 multiplied by 7, that is for the smaller one, into plus 2 into 3 multiplied by 2. Now in the first case we will get 120, in the second 80 and 192 plus 28 plus 12, and as a result we will get 432 centimeters square. That is the total story about the first part. Now there is another composite solid is given because this section is totally dedicated to volume and surface area of composite solids. So composite means the combination of two different solids. In this you can see one is cuboid and the second one is the cylinder. The dimensions are given. So first section we are finding the volume of the solid, which is the combination of cuboid and cylinder. So we are getting we are getting first pi, and that is 2.5 whole square, because you can see that the radius is given n pi r square. H is the volume of the cylinder. So in this case, the second one is a simple cuboid, length multiplied by breadth multiplied by the height. When we calculate, we will get 50 pi from this, and from the second we will get 231. And when we put the value of pi and we calculate the whole expression, then we will get 388 centimeter cube. Now in the second part of this question, they are saying to find the total surface area. So let us start it from here, the second part, and similarly we will go downward. Total surface area of the solid, and that will be equal to 7 into 11 plus 2 pi into 2.5 into 8, and then we are having 2 into 3 multiplied by 7 into plus we will have the 2 into 3 multiplied by 11 plus 7 into 11, 7 into 11, and the first part we will get 77, the second part is 40 pi, the third part is 42, the fourth part is 66, and the seventh part is 77. So when we add the constant, we will get 262, and when we are seeing only 40 pi is there. So when we put the value of pi, we will get 388 centimeter square, and that is the whole story about the second question. The third question is not an exception. Two cylinders are given, as you can see. One is with the larger diameter, and the second one, which is in blue shape, is of smaller diameter. So we have to find first the volume of the solid. So let us, volume of the solid will be the combination of volume of a small cylinder and volume of the larger cylinder. So let us write that the first one is pi r square, and you can see dimension 10 centimeter is given of the diameter. So we have to find the radius, and that is the half of the diameter. So 5 square, and 3 is given as the height. That is the first part, and the second part is pi, and that is 12.5, which is the half of the 25. Now 2 is given as the height of the larger cylinders. When we calculate this and add, we will get first we will get 75 pi, and the second portion we will get 312.5 pi. When we add this, we will get 387.5 pi, and after inserting the value of pi, we will get 1220 centimeter cube. Let us turn our focus to the second part, and here we have to find total surface area of the solid. So we will get pi and r square, that is the area of the larger disc or cylinder. So that is the 12.5 plus 2 pi into 12.5 into 2, and then we are having the circular area. So 2 pi, which is the circumference. So 2 pi into 5 into 3, and then the third one is pi 12.5 square. Yes, so after putting the values, 156.25 pi will be the answer of the first part, 30 pi will be the answer of second part, 50 pi and 156.25 pi, and as a result we will get what? 392.5 pi, and then at the end we will get 1230 centimeter square will be the total surface area of this composite solid. Now next is the fourth question, and in the fourth question they given us a composite shape in the blue color. You must have to understand that this is 1/4 of the solid. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are increasing this area like this, so this is one part, this is the second part, and this is the third part, and this is the fourth part, but only we are being given the fourth part of this, so we have to write 1/4. So in first case we are finding the volume of the glass block, and that is that 1/4 about which I am talking, and volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. So we can see that the r is 24. The r is 24. You can see that this is the radius, and that is equal to this value. So keep in mind that it is 24 square, and then 56 is given as the height, which is this one. So I am closing this one, and there is a simple cuboid in which there is 24 multiplied by 56 multiplied by 40. Simple cuboid. Length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height, which is given in the form of white cuboid. White lines are there. So when we calculate the first part 8064 pi, we will get plus from the second part 53,760. After putting the value of pi, we will get 79,100 centimeter cube to the three significant figures. Next, we have to find the value of what? The value of total surface area. Total surface area of the glass block. Glass block is equal to 2 and then 1 over 4 pi r square, which is 24, and that is 1 over 4. So we are getting that there are two sides of it. So we are multiplying by it. One is this one and the second is this one. So that is why we are multiplying it with this 2. Okay, now the second part is the surface area. So every side is of the two surfaces. So we are writing 40 multiplied by 24 plus 2 into 40 multiplied by 56. Dear learner, if you are not understanding that how we are getting this, so go to my previous lectures. We discuss this in greater detail inside that lecture. We are using this formula due to a specific reason, and I told you that this is the simple way of this. So in this case we will get 288 pi from the first part, 1920 from the second part, and 4480 from the third part, and 2688 from the fourth part, and 672 pi, and we will add the terms with pi, and after the addition we will get 960 pi and 9088 from the constant values. Now if we are adding after putting the value of pi inside it, so we will get 12,100 centimeter square. Now there is a fifth question in which there is a trick. You can see that there is a drilled area inside a simple cuboid, and that is a half of the cylinder. If you can see that this is not the full of cylinder, that is the half of the cylinder whose diameter is 4 centimeters. So we have to find half of the cylinder, and we will subtract that because it is drilled inside this solid. The figure shows a solid cuboid of dimensions 12 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 7 centimeter with a half cylinder of diameter 4 centimeter horizontally carved out of it. So we have to subtract that area. First of all, we have to find the volume, and we will find the volume of the solid. The volume of the solid, and that will be equal to 10 into 7 into 12, and then we have to subtract half of the cylinder, and you know the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So here r is 2 and h is 12, and when we insert the value inside it, it will be 840 minus 24 pi, and the final result will be, I already calculated for you people, so that will be centimeter cube, and you can confirm from your own sources either by computer or through the calculator. So that was the first part of volume. Now the second part is the surface area. So we have to find total surface area of the solid. Now here you have to pay full attention. First we are finding 7 multiplied by 10 minus 1 over 2 into pi r square. So that will be the surface area of the, first of all we are finding this 7 into 10, which is this rectangle, and because this is carved out of this solid, so that is a half of the surface area. So that is why I wrote 1 over half and pi r square. That is the volume of the circle, you can say. And then we have to add 2 into 7 into 12 plus 2 into 3 into 12 and plus 1 over 2 into 2 pi into 2 into 12 plus 10 into 12. First you have to multiply this with this, then this with this, and this with this. I told you that if you go to my previous lectures, then you will understand that how we are getting 3 multiplied by 2, 7 multiplied by 12, and this 10 multiplied by 12. There is a special way, and this area is of that cylinder. This area is also of the cylinder. So in a very simple way I told you. Now from the first part we will get 140 minus 4 pi 168 72 plus 24 pi plus 120. You can confirm that. So 500 will be from the addition of constant, and the terms involving pi will yield 20 pi. So finally putting the value 563 centimeter square will be the answer. practice on these questions, find similar questions on the internet, or go to the library of your school or college or town, find books on these composite solids, and then solve it. It is not a big deal. Easy. Thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz.